Hey y'all, I'm back with the scrapbooking process video for the Hip Kit Club for August 2016. And this is a mixed media layout, a little bit out of my comfort zone, so we'll just jump right in. I started with this cute paper background and I'm just spreading around some gesso on it. And then I'm simply going to add some of these really cool oil pastels by Prima. At first, I think that I'm going to do a heart, and honestly, this was a last minute decision. I was just planning on just spreading these around and just kind of scribbling around the page. And then I thought, well, I want to try something different and experiment. And I just honestly, first of all, I'm not like great at mixed media. I hardly ever do it. And I think because there's so many steps and you have to let stuff dry, and I'm a little bit impatient, but on this one, I really wanted to try these out because I had got them in the color kit this month, and I really wanted to see how they worked. And I really did love them after all, but I didn't like the fact that I was trying to do a heart. So I like the subtle color that it gave, although you can make them super vibrant if you wanted to. I just kind of muted it with water. Then I simply tore part of it. It was pretty easy to tear because it was so saturated, but I tore down vertically down the side, and then I tore another sheet of paper, which was just a gray. It was a gray background with some white triangles, and then I layered those together, and then now I'm adhering them to white cardstock, and so there will be a little bit of white cardstock peeking out. This is one of the main reasons I do not like mixed media, because a lot of times, well, I don't want to say I don't like it, but I get intimidated by it because my paper buckles, and I don't know like the easy fix to that. So after I kind of played with the paper a little bit, it helped, but it still wasn't great. And so it's really hard to take pictures of a layout when it's buckled like that. So I'm simply taking one of the Crate Paper Cute Girl papers from our paper kit and just cutting it up and just to add some layers. And then I'm going to use two photos on this layout. And then I struggle with this one sheet of that one paper that has the hearts on it because I want to cut it out using the tab punch, but I should have left it longer so that it would fit inside the tab punch, but here's where I'm fiddling with that now. So I layered up those two photos, just kind of, I kind of offset them a little bit, and then they are mounted slightly on top of each other. So I'm still fiddling with that tab punch and trying to get those hearts punched out just the way that I want them. And here I go, I got those done. And then I'm just gonna stick those right underneath my photo. So I want to warn you that this is kind of a long title, and it's a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. And so I do consider this a pretty messy, chaotic type layout, but I do like the outcome of it. So I hope you guys like it as well. I am going to use the title Hello Adventure, and I am going to also realize pretty quickly that the top right hand corner is heavy, and so I'm going to have to add another part of it, another half of the title down below to the left hand side. So here's where I'm realizing that, and I want something to do with dreams, so I'm just going to add, I think I'm going to add my dream came true, I think. Yes, I do. And so I'm setting these white and black thickers on top of my layout, and I realized pretty quickly that they're not going to show up very well. I mean, I can see them as I'm working with them on the layout, during this process, but I realized they're not going to show up like in final photos, or you guys probably aren't going to be able to see them. So I decided to layer them up on some pink paper, and then I'm going to cut those out and just simply place those right underneath Dream. And then for the part that says My, I'm going to also do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with like kind of a mint aqua color paper from that same paper sheet that I used to layer up behind my photos. So I'm looking at that puffy sticker sheet, and I'm using several stars from there, and I wanted to stick with the black theme, so I just pulled the black stars from there, and then I'm also going to pull some of the hearts that are outlined in black. and add those. I added this little DIY clip thing that I made on one of my, I think it was last week's video, but I actually ended up going back and taking that off because I wanted to add another piece of wood veneer and I wasn't sure where I wanted to add it, and that was the perfect spot for it. So the little TP wood veneer sticker is actually from the Cute Girl collection. I think mostly everything that I'm using is from the Cute Girl collection, with the exception of those thickers, which those thickers might be, I don't know. And then this wood veneer that is Paige Evans' Take Me Away that I'm adding right now. But I think mostly everything else is from the Cute Girl collection. Oh, the first part of the title that says Hello Adventure, that's actually from the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection. So that is the final layout, and here's some still pictures. I hope you guys enjoyed this process, and let me know if there are any questions. I'll be happy to answer those. Have a great week.